Report when victory is yours.
Hey guys, it's Mars here, and welcome to another Black Ops 2 gun. So today I'm doing a sniper rifle. It's the SVU-AS. It just happens to be on the same map I did the last sniper, the DSR. But yeah, it's on cargo, and this SVU is a pretty decent gun. I didn't like it at first, like a lot of guns, because it takes a while to get used to certain guns. You can't just pick up a gun and expect to be good with it without kind of learning the ins and outs. Though, you know, an SMG is an SMG, not all of them work the same, different fire rates, different clip size, and you got to learn and kind of adapt the way you're playing with them and how you're using them. And the SVU was no different. So I have just the regular scope on it, and I have FMJs, which is pretty good with a sniper rifle. I didn't think the FMJ would do much, but especially that you got to take a lot of cover while you're sniping. FMJ actually works quite well, and you'll see a bit later on how the FMJ actually saved my ass. But yeah, so this is a sniper that shoots as fast as you pull the trigger, which is what I don't like about it. I don't feel that sniping, or what the real meaning of sniping is. Usually you take your time, you aim for the head, and you shoot it, and as you see there, and you'll see coming up a bit, that's kind of how I use it. I've realized that headshots are really underrated. Not a lot of people talk about them, not a lot of people put kind of effort in getting headshots necessarily. They just shoot for the body most of the time because it's the biggest target. And as you'll see in this game, I try to get headshots, and I've kind of taught myself through getting those gold camos for the guns or trying to get diamond camos that going for headshots is quite important. If both of you guys are shooting the same gun at each other and you go for the headshots and he's not going for it, you'll kill him first, even with a little bit of lag or with not being the first one to pull the trigger. So try to remember that headshots are quite important. They're a little bit harder to hit, but once you get used to it, then you have no problem. And this SVU really works well, because I know if my opponent's using an SVU and I'm going for the headshots, they're probably not going to kill me first, even with that spray and pray, because they may get one or two in the body by the time I aim up completely and get that headshot and focus on that, right? It doesn't always work. I miss sometimes for sure, which is natural. Like right here, I miss a little bit, but there's not much I can do, so I just compose myself again, take my time, and then go in and try for the headshot again. And luckily it works well, and I don't have to worry about the guy shooting at me or anything like that. I took that split second it takes to aim for the head instead of the body, and I was able to get the headshot. So that's what I like to do with the SVU, since I'm not going to get the one shot, one kill as much as something like the DSR. So it's definitely nice to take your time and get composed, like I said, and go for the headshot. This gun is really mobile. Use that ACOG sight and go around, move if you want to play it that way. I choose not to play it that way, because if I'm going to do that, I want something more like an FAL, which allows me to kind of take a little bit of distance if I want, but I can get real up close. If I'm getting close with a sniper and kind of aiming down sights and stuff, it's a little weird for me. Like I said, that's not what I feel a sniper should be, so that's kind of not how I use it. But it's definitely a gun you can do that with and not have a problem. But I think that more or less covers the SVU. Like, it's not too much of a big difference in any other sniper rifle, apart from there's less damage, and like I said, that fire rate is as high as you can pull the trigger. So I don't really want to talk too much about that. It just so happens that I get another good sniper gameplay on cargo, and I wanted to kind of put that out there and have some fun. We do actually lose this game, I believe, but it's not too much about the game. Here's that FMJ kill that I was talking about. So I kind of aim down sights, and I see this guy. I go for the shot, I miss him, but I was able to move and cover and shoot through that barrel, and that penetration actually killed him. Which otherwise, if I was in that kind of position and I was trying to get out of it, I wouldn't have had the best luck. He may have gotten the edge on me because he was kind of in a better cover position. So if I pop my head out, he's probably killing me most of the time. So it was really nice that I had the FMJ there, and I could easily handle him and not have a problem there. But yeah, I think that's all for the gun. The gun's good. I didn't like it at first, but I do enjoy it now. The more you use something, the more you get used to. Just like the Chicom or Shicom. I'm not sure how people pronounce it. I pronounce it Chicom, but who knows, right? These guns, there's no pronunciation in the game really, so it's hard to tell. But that's a SMG that I'm actually trying to get gold now. It's the last one on my list, so I get the diamond camos. And I didn't like it at first. It was a 3-round burst, really quick. You know, pull that trigger as fast as you can, and I wasn't used to it. The recoil was crazy. But that's the thing about these guns and playing the game. The more you play it and more you utilize a weapon, the more you get used to it. So a gun that has the worst recoil in the world, if you use it for hours and hours straight, it technically will still have the same amount of recoil, but you won't notice it. And I totally got my guy. Well, I didn't get my guy killed, but I could have saved him, and I totally missed. But yeah, so once you get used to a gun, the stuff that holds you back from using it to its full potential, it doesn't really anymore, because you're so used to it and so good with it that like it works to your advantage instead of against you. And that's what I found with the Chicom, was that I really wasn't used to that recoil, and after using it just a little bit, it's a really deadly weapon with me now, which I never thought it would, it would have been. But it works well, and it's the same thing with the SVU. I wasn't used to it at first, and now it kind of works out, and I'm able to utilize it in a, I think, better way than most people do, because I am playing smart and not necessarily playing to play or playing the way most people do it or whatever. I like to play smart a little bit. This is one thing I noticed. I threw a couple stuns in there, and though I get hit markers and stuff, it doesn't destroy the equipment, and I have to run around here, and I don't have a silenced weapon, and I have to blow it up, so I'm showing up on radar every time I take a shot like that, and that's why I actually recently switched to EMPs, especially when you're playing objective-based games. Switch to those EMP grenades, and they work wonders. You can get rid of, 2 shock charges and a bouncing Betty if you want, and not have to worry about going in there and showing your position, though it may EMP the person, so I guess in that sense it does give away your position a little bit, but they still have no idea on what side you're coming from and stuff. So I would suggest EMP, especially if you're playing the objectives. It's great at getting rid of guardians, dragon fires, sentry guns, and stuff like that, which I'm sure you guys all know, but it's just kind of a tip I can give you guys a little bit. It's working out well for me, so hopefully it works well for you guys. Another thing is I switched the Bettys with Claymores. You see I use a Betty in this, and there's a delay on the Bettys from the time they actually pop up and kill someone. They can kind of duck down in that time and take cover. But if you're using a Claymore, they don't have, the Claymores don't have that delay. So I switched to the Claymores, and I find they're killing a lot more than the Bettys are now. There's 2 reasons for that. One, it explodes pretty much automatically, and the other one is people are used to Bettys. I think Bettys are, have been overpowered, though they're still patched. People are still using them like crazy, so they don't expect the Claymore, though there's not a huge difference. The Claymore does work a little bit differently than the Betty, and if you're strategic with it and smart enough, then you can actually utilize it really well. So I switched to Claymores, and it's working out well for me. So I suggest you guys, if you're using the Bettys, switch over to a Claymore, try it out. If you don't like it, then you don't have to keep going. There's not, a huge problem there. So yeah, that's been the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Leave a like and comment if so, dislike and comment if not, and I hope I helped you guys out. So I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.